Hello, my name is Joe Murtha. This is my video to complete our class for the semester. Um, the questions that you wanted answers to, I'll just kind of do this direct style so I don't forget anything. You asked what new information did I learn from my research? And just to clarify, my position was a pro stance in favor of athletes getting paid, college athletes getting paid, I should be more specific. Um, During the course of my research, I didn't realize the NCAA made as much money as they do. It's over $9 billion. And when I think about it, they have a business model kind of similar to Goodwill Industries in the sense that you donate something to Goodwill, so they don't have any investment in it, but then they turn around and sell it and get the money. So I kind of view the NCAA that way. They don't really have an investment. They just capitalize on the abilities of others. So obviously, I think the students should get paid for their abilities and likenesses since somebody's getting paid for their abilities and likenesses. I also learned that the discrepancy between haves and have-nots in athletic departments is very wide. You might look at a University of Texas, and I don't have the specifics in front of me, but they might make $300 million in their athletic department. Then you take any small school, basically not known for sports, and they're not making hardly anything. So big wide discrepancy. And I would frame my argument that the schools that are capitalizing on it are the ones who should be reimbursing their product, i.e. the athletes. Information I learned from others. I was challenged. I don't know what the official word, a con stance on it. Person brought up to me that Title IX, which is of course equal treatment basically for male and female athletes and programs. I didn't think that applied, but it made me realize that you have to be careful how you frame your argument. You have to make sure there's no ambiguity to it, especially in a written text format where you can't have the give and take, immediately to understand a person's point. So I learned that to carefully word things and make sure your intentions are clear and don't leave any gray areas. So when people do respond, they're responding to a true opinion you have and not speculating what you mean by it. I commented in the vaccination argument. That one kind of reminded me of society as a whole. It seemed very much you're either with us or against us. There wasn't much compromise. I know it's a big thing. The anti-vaxxers is becoming sort of a joke in society, people who are against it. But some of the stuff I saw for people who are against it made sense. And I picked a position that was against it. I think I went with the CDC, sort of contradicting their stance on it a little bit. Nothing outrageous, just the fact that I'm not against vaccines. I'm basically saying maybe there's a way to do them to where some of the effects that people are reporting are mitigated. So that's all I wanted to get to. But it really felt like, just like you're a red state or a blue state, it really felt like you were one way or the other, and there didn't seem much gray area. Overall, my positions didn't really change. As far as the money in college athletics, I feel even stronger that compensation should be given to the student athletes. I do feel the income these colleges bring in, I don't know how much oversight there is. I don't know how or who they answer to as of how they actually spend their money. But I do think that some oversight is needed. It seems like they have to reinvest all that money into something just so they don't show that they're making money off of it. And I'd rather see a student who can't afford, tuition get a break than an athletic facility get their third rehab in 10 years. So overall, I think Cal is a nice place to debate things civilly. I wish some of the thoughts that are presented on Cal could find their ways to the decision makers and that they would expand their circle of knowledge to include people with some very good pragmatic thoughts on here. The site itself I felt was a little bit clunky. I had some trouble kind of getting around to where I wanted to on there. I got there, but it wasn't as intuitive as I would hope. But overall, I liked it and I liked the class, and I thank you for teaching it.